A prearrangement is the biggest gift you can give your next generation that you're passing things down to. If you are close to retirement age, anywhere from the ages of like 50 to 65, before you get into a fixed income, the gift you can give your family is your prearranged funeral and your estate plan. It's just not funeral planning, it's your estate plan of taking the time to put things on paper and put them in a place where your family knows about. And really it makes it so much easier. Yesterday I was at my Walker location doing some bookkeeping, and Michael, my manager there, was meeting with a family, and the family and him were sitting around, and the gentleman had his pre-need, and he was a veteran, and they were going through, and the wife was just talking to Michael about, oh yeah, I want to make sure he's clean shaven because he wants to be in his uniform. And this guy's like in his 70s or 80s now, but he's going to be put back into his military uniform. And Michael says, well, can I take you into the other room and show you the casket that he already chose? The family already is like, they didn't have to make any decisions. Michael was just going through and reviewing everything with them. And he said, I'll take care of the military honors. We'll get it all squared away at the National Cemetery. And the family was just like, oh, that's wonderful. And it's like, they brought in the photographs for the video, and they said, should they be in a certain order? And Michael said, it's whatever order you want. Do you want to do them chronologically? You can. Or if you just want to mix and match them so they're all over the place, it's whatever the family wants. But the family was just so like, oh gosh, this is so simple, because they're just having to review stuff, and maybe they could tweak it a little bit to their family circumstances right now. But you should have seen that. You could just tell their emotions and stuff. They were just so much more relaxed. And so if a husband and wife, a grandparents passing it down to their grandkids or to their children, take the time to meet with your funeral home director. Go in, put your wishes down on paper. If it's for having memorial services, viewings, or any time of final wishes, put them down on paper. Also, it gives you the opportunity to sign all your documents too, because so many things have to be done to cover ourselves through the state, making sure certain legal documents are signed. Signing all those documents before you've passed away is important too. So if you're wanting certain wishes, if they're all written down and if they're all signed by you, then we're obligated as funeral home owners and directors and suppliers to fulfill those wishes on your pre-need. So your wishes will be followed out. So your family can't change those wishes. So if you're wanting to be buried, you will be buried. If you want to be cremated, you will be cremated. And as long as you have your pre-need and it's paid for and it's signed by you, your family cannot change your wishes. So it's really for your peace of mind also that you do your wishes ahead of time. So those are just a few things. And how to open it up. You know what? The holidays is a time that families come together. And you're always talking about maybe past traditions and things that done in the past, but say, you know what? I'd like to give you all a gift and let everybody know, so that your children know, and even some of the grandchildren know. Say, hey, this year, in addition to giving gifts, we're giving a gift of relief by knowing that, you know what, someday when we won't be here any longer, those plans have already been taken care of. They've been paid for, they've been signed. All you need to do is call the funeral home. And then from there, they'll take care of it all for you. And they just need to review it. So just having that open conversation, saying, hey, we've done it, it's taken care of, is a simple and say, it's like, well, I'm not dying. I don't have cancer. I'm not dying today. But you know what? Eventually, we're all going to meet our maker, and we're all going to have to, unfortunately, none of us get out of this world alive. So you might as well do it while you're up and able. And for me, it's like I tell people, it's like, it should be one of your bucket list checklists. So then you can go enjoy life. So you can tell your family, it's like, hey, we're going to start traveling the world. But before that, we want to make sure our funeral arrangements are in order so we can go enjoy life for the next 25, 30 years before we settle down, knowing that we have our next stage in life when we're no longer here.